Hey, how's it going, everybody? Josh Grayson coming to you live from Forex Bootcamp on this Thursday, June the 14th. We're on day 14, strangely enough, of 30 daily videos, a series of one video per day for 30 days about my Forex trading life, for those of you that don't know. So what it is about, how do we fit Forex trading into our regular busy lives, right? I got a wife and kids, I have a full-time job. You probably have similar situation. We have other commitments, sports and hobbies and passions and other commitments and pursuits, busy lives. How do we fit Forex trading in? How does it work? How do we learn? What is Forex trading? What tools and strategies do we use? How much time does it take? How much money might you make? What's the long-term goal? All those sorts of questions is what we're answering in these 30 videos. So with that introduction, as you can see, QuickFire Strategy, that's what we are talking about today. What is a QuickFire Strategy? What's it for? So we already did a video talking about the harmonic scanner, which is one of our tools in our membership program that we have. It's a tool, it's a software, basically it runs online on a website, and this thing scans the charts for you, does a lot of the work for you, scans the charts for you 24/7, finds high probability trades with harmonic patterns. And so once you find those patterns, what do? How do you know if you want to enter the trade or not for sure? I mean, the harmonic scanner is 89% accurate on average anyways, so those are pretty darn good odds. But just to bring those odds up a little higher, you want to apply a strategy. So we have a strategy called QuickFire, and how do I get out of here? Okay, where's my website? All right, here we go, and the scanner. All right, so you see we have a harmonic scanner back there, a harmonic scan that the scanner has found. And there we go. All right. Oops. All right, let me try to make my picture a little bit bigger. All right, there we go. All right, so we have a harmonic scan there. This one in particular is on New Zealand dollar versus Japanese yen, and it's on a 15-minute chart. So we do the QuickFire strategy on a 15-minute chart, which means each little candle on there, each little blue and red line there that you see is worth 15 minutes. So this strategy is a 15-minute strategy. So we check our 15-minute scans, we find the scan. Here's what we do to see if we want to enter the trade. There are some rules. There's kind of like three main rules. Well, first of all, before we even get to the rules, what I like to do every day is check Forex Factory website. Okay, before I enter trades, I like to know what's going on in the world of trading for that day in the financial world. So today was actually a huge news day. So you see these red folders on these various currencies like Great British Pound, the Euro, and the US dollar, and Japanese yen later today have some red folders. Red folders means this is probably highly impactful news that could impact price movement. So you might not want to trade on those pairs that day. There are actually strategies for trading those pairs on purpose on that day at that time, jumping in and getting bigger movements in a really short period of time based on the news. But generally speaking, especially for beginners, you just like to avoid trading on those. So that's one thing to do. But okay, so what are we looking for here? Now, of course, you see price has already gone on since this pattern was painted. It's kept going and stuff like that. And you can see already it was a successful trade. It said enter here at this green line. See, entry. Here's a range of entry. I always go for the further entry on this particular pattern. It's a sharp pattern. But what you have to ask yourself, rule number one, did price, these candles, did they cross this green entry line? That is a mandatory, non-negotiable rule. If it doesn't touch or pass that green line, you do not take the trade, period. End of story. Okay, but in this case, you see it did. Pattern was painted, price passed this green line. It actually passed the first green line, passed the second green line, and we're good on rule number one. Okay, what's rule number two? Let's look and see our notes. Is the next candle going in the right direction? Okay, so what does that mean? We had blue coming up. Remember, blue comes up, red comes down. The pattern was painted. It got up here, past the green line. The next candle, this red candle, was going down. We want it to go down if this last movement was up. This is predicting, the harmonic scan here is predicting a down move. So yes, we want it to go down. So yes, the next candle was red. Rule number 3, You get 2 out of these. You want to get 2 out of these 3 items here. First one, is the price touching or breaching the Bollinger Bands? Now remember, these Bollinger Bands are like the bumper, the little lines painted at the side of the road, and the car is the driver, right? Is he bumping into the lines at the side of the road? That's what we want to know. Right here where the thing was scanned, you see that red wick goes up, boop, touches the Bollinger Bands. Perfect. So we're good on that rule. Next rule, is RSI, the relative strength index, over 70 for a sell or under 30 for a buy? So let's just see. Okay, I have these other indicators on here. Here's the RSI. Here's the price point, right? You see my dotted line coming down from where the scan was called, right? Let's keep it lined up. So this is where RSI was at that time. Oops, I'm 1 candle off. There we go. Now, this little dotted line that goes across here, that's the 70 line. So is that above it? Can you see that? Yes. Did that little line come above the dotted line? That's all you need to know. Yes. Good. All right. Now you only need 2 out of these 3 here, Bollinger Bands, RSI. So technically, we're already good. We can enter this trade if we want to, but sometimes it's good to just check this 4th one, see what we come up with. Is there divergence with MACD? Now, I don't want to have to teach you how to do divergence, but I'll just do it in front of you real quick. So divergence with MACD. So what we do is we draw a line from the entry point to the last high. Oops, I'm accidentally repainting the pattern. All right, okay. From there to there. You see how that, well, you can't see the line really very good. Oh, let me delete that line. Sorry, I'm starting over here. Draw the line from the last high point up to there. You see it's an upward slanted line. You see it starts down low and goes up high. Now, if we connect those same 2 points down here on the MACD, this is another one of those indicators I talked about on the indicator video I did the other day. So this is why I wanted to show you the indicators, so you'd be a little bit familiar with them. So where do we draw to? From this point here, on the top of that little red hump, right? So right about there, up to that same point here. Of course, I didn't get it connected, but I'm having a little difficulty moving the indicators right now. Oh my Lord, guys, I'm so sorry. Delete. Delete. Okay, we'll try drawing that again. We got it drawn at an upward angle there. Down here, we're going from this point here down to that line. So here's what we're looking for. When we drew the line up here, it was from here to here. It was an upward angle. Now down here on the MACD, it's actually a slightly downward angle. Ideally, it would be more extreme than that, but it is, if it's at least level or downward at all, we're good on the 4th rule. So we did it all, right? We crossed the green line. We had the RSI over 70. We had divergence on the MACD. And I'm forgetting something. Sorry, guys. Next candle. Okay, so the red candle started going down. We're good on all the rules. So if you want to, you would enter this trade right now. So that's how it works. So basically 4 rules. And if you can read this and understand, okay, did price breach the green line? Yes or no? Yes, that's non-negotiable. If it didn't, we would just move on to the next scan. Is the next candle going in the right direction? Yes. Red candle's going down. Are 2 out of the 3 of these following 3 a yes? Bollinger Bands. Did it touch or breach the Bollinger Bands? You see that little candle touch the Bollinger Bands? Boom. Is RSI over 70? Yes. Is there divergence with MACD? Yes. That line was going up. This line was coming down. We are good to go on all the rules. We are QuickFire friendly. So if it was me and I was watching this scan, I would enter this trade. And you'll see, as you can see, the results here, since this is a past scan. It gives you the details to put into your trade. Here's the stop loss. Here's the entry line. And then you can choose take profit 1, 2, or 3. In this case, you see price just went boom, slaughtered these things, man. And then eventually, went right through take profit 1 and 2, dilly-dallied around for a little while here, and then eventually got all the way to take profit 3. You would have hit take profit 3 in this case from entry 1. You would have been 77.84 to 78. You would have got 60 pips out of this one trade with the QuickFire strategy. So as you can see, it's a very useful strategy. And it increases your odds even when the harmonic scanner already has odds of 89% of success. So that's the QuickFire strategy. Hope that was useful to you. As you can see, This isn't rocket science once you learn all the building blocks. How to find a chart, where are the indicators, how do I use them, how do I read a chart, some basic stuff like that. Once you get to that point, of course there's a foundation to lay. But once you get to that point, it's easy to follow these kind of rules on a strategy. You saw how easy it was. We did it in a few minutes. We could have entered this trade and potentially gained 60 pips on that one trade. So that's how it works. This is day 14 of 30 on our 30 video series. I'll put my background back here and end it with a smile, all right? Hope you can join me for the remaining videos. If you like this video or found it useful, if you're already trading, you could actually learn how to use the QuickFire strategy from this short video. If you're not learning how to trade, I just wanted to show you how easy it is so that everyday normal people like you and me can learn this. I didn't know anything about this a few months back. Now I can do trades like this, make 60 pips right there. I would have made 60 pips, make some money. Nothing's guaranteed, trading disclaimers. You want to see all those disclaimers, watch my trading disclaimers video I did a couple days ago. I can't promise you results. Past performance doesn't guarantee future results or profits. But as you can see, this scanner is a killer tool. The strategy makes it even better. That's it. All right. Hope you can join me for the remaining videos. Like this video if you like it. Love it if you love it. Drop some comments. Show me some love. Share it on your page. And we're out. Have a great day. See ya.